Well, now we test things. Anybody good with that? Let me copy over these URLs real quick. All right. I think I have put something up. Makes that work. I've got chats I can see. Looks like everything's working okay. It's time to go see what we can do. So Paragon level right now is 200. I've got a Paladin that can handle Torment 8. Sometimes Torment 9. I got a Barbarian that can handle Torment 9, sometimes Torment 10, but he's awfully squishy. I have a Warlock that I haven't really played since Torment 4, so I've got a ton of points in there I need to go look at. I maxed out this Wizard. I have done no gear grinding, and I have done 0 build. I have done nothing with this character whatsoever. This Spiritborn is the exact same way. And this Druid, I haven't even started with. It's level 1. But if you haven't noticed, because I'm a total simp for World of Warcraft, that's the tier 2 Judgment Pally set. That's the tier 2 Wrath set for the Warrior. That's the Nemesis Warlock set. That's the Netherwind, or whatever tier 2 is on Warcraft. That's 10 Storms. That's your Shaman's gear look right there. Because I'm a tool, I picked that up. I think we're gonna start here and grind. Playing on PC tonight on my actual computer, and the reason I'm actually testing this right now, I'm on testing 2 things, and then I'm on doing 1 other thing. The 2 things are, number 1, I'm playing on 1 PC. This is Diablo IV and the stream at the same time. Looking to see if that works. 2, I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. Somebody told me the other day that I should do that, and I've heard that many times in the past, and now we're just doing a thing. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I have no idea what I'm doing. Back on your D4 run. Well, so here's the fun part about it. If I go into the reliquaries here, if it'll load, I have completed all of the season here. I completed the Warcraft season here, so I'm done with that. If I go to the actual season, I finished 1, 2, and 3. I've unlocked all the way up to 8, so there are things in here that I probably should go through and get. And I have 40... How many days are left?
Need help. Over
41
here.
days is what it says down there. So I could go through these and do this stuff.
Last stupid mistake.
But I'm trying to figure out how to push into the new Torment levels. So if you haven't seen, something that they did, Diablo 4's new expansion, which I did finish the story, but we're not going to play the story, because if you want to do that, you can play it on your own and be surprised by all the things that they do in there. It's fun. But now it goes up to Torment 12. It used to only go up to Torment 4. And because it goes up to 12, I've unlocked 11 on this character. I can't get through 11. Like, I could show you what that looks like, and you'd be like, why can't he get... Oh my god, he's getting his face kicked in. Like, it's kind of rough. So right now I'm sitting on 8, which is a very comfortable way to live. I could probably go to 9 and be comfortable. We should probably go test that. But yes, there are a few things to unlock and a few things to make go. Again, because I am a Warcraft junkie way deep down in the pit of my stomach, in places I don't like to talk about, number 1, I have that. Let's be honest. Okay, the 2 things they could have gotten me on are Doom and Warcraft. And you know what they got me on? They got me on Doom and Warcraft. I haven't been streaming much. No, I haven't really streamed. I think I've done one stream in like 4 months. So that was the thing. All right, so check this out. I've got this cat. Okay, this cat changes view. It's a World of Warcraft mount. Okay. And this cat changes color depending on if it's day or night. So if it's day, it's red. If it's night, it's blue. That's a night elf mount. It's pretty rad. And then, you know, as the junkie that I am, I've got that on there. The StarCraft Horde emblem. What can you do? But I did also get, because I am a StarCraft junkie as well, I did also get a mount that looks like a Zergling. Because, you know, if you're gonna StarCraft junkie, you might as well StarCraft junkie. Like, it's just one of those things. This one kind of looks like a Final Fantasy 14 mount, but it's not. But we're gonna go back to the Warcraft one for tonight because I kind of like this one. I've got a couple of other Warcraft things on here I could put. I could put on an Alliance banner, but, you know, putting a Horde banner on an Alliance mount seems like the right thing to do, so we're going to leave that there. Wardrobe-wise, though, again, this is the Wrath gear from Tier 2. This is Blackwing's Lair gear. The thing I don't understand is that right here, that's Sulfurous, the Hand of Ragnaros. That's the big hammer that you have to create in vanilla Warcraft. But for whatever reason, it doesn't like to change my mace on here. By the way, that's Zincroft, Destroyer of Worlds, the pole arm I have on my back. And the two swords that are on my front, you probably can't see them unless we go in here. They're Arthas' swords. You can see there. That's Frostmourne for you Warcraft junkies out there. Yeah, I'm a Warcraft junkie. So, yeah, that's the thing. The other thing that I got was there's a dark portal. You know, your Outland portal. That's your warp point. That's nice. And then the same spirit guide that's in all the graveyards in World of Warcraft. You can turn your death thing, your totem into that and this. So I did that. And then for a pet, crab with knife. I don't know crab. Oh, crab with knife. Let's see. This one is a little. Hey, look, it's a little tree-looking thing. But because Warcraft Junkie's got a Warcraft Junkie, that's a car from Zul'Gurub. If you ever did that raid in Warcraft, we're gonna keep Warcraft Junkie as a theme tonight. So there you go. But no, haven't been streaming much recently. No, I haven't. I am doing work things, which keeps me way too busy. I am disheartened by many things in this world and haven't had the energy to get up and do it. It's been kind of a pain in the butt. So, no, I haven't streamed very much. But I have been playing Diablo because of the new expansion, because of the new season. I was playing it when the Paladin came out. I have maxed out a Warlock, but my son has been playing Warlock, so I haven't really been into it. And right now, for the first time in a very long time, Barbarian in this game is right back to what Diablo 3's Whirlwind Barbarian looked like. And that was one of my favorite ways to play the game. So I was like, let's do this for a while. I'm not kidding you, JCM. For like 4 months, basically what I did was I would come home, I would watch as much hockey as I could. I would go to bed and I would get up and go to work. And then I would come home and I would watch like 2 or 3 hockey games a night. And then I'd go to bed and then I'd get up and go to work. Like, I did this for like 4 months. There have been a whole bunch of things that have come out. Like, there's no world that I live in where I would not have finished Resident Evil 9 by now because I love Resident Evil. I haven't. So there's a lot of things that have been going on that have made it, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, a pain in the ass. But I'm here, and I'm playing Diablo, and I could really use some help with my build, because I'm kind of squishy. You know, it is what it is. I do want you to know, JCM, specifically for you, let's see, I can chat this over here. Here we go. I bought a bunch of games. Like, there's stacks of games over there. I've still been buying games like crazy. Like, that's fine. Actually, give me a sec. I'm going to turn on the G.I. Joe PSA for a second. I'm going to turn on the lights overhead for a sec.
with me. She'll know now. Fire! Call the fire department!
Not from in there.
Close doors!
If there's a real fire in your house, your first job is to escape immediately. Fire spreads quickly. Call the fire department from outside the house.
From a neighbor's phone!
You got it. You're both safe.
Your advice really hit home. Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. All right. Back here. I want you to know, JCM, I bought the DLC for Lies of P and haven't played it yet. One of these days I'll get around to it. Haven't done it yet. Back to the end game. You need to play it. You haven't done it either? One of these days. All right. Today we're doing Diablo, though. Nice, safe, easy. Not a bad way to get to it. You know. Another new thing for this season, we have war plans. So I can take a look here and see how to level these up and what to do. Basically what it does is instead of you picking your own path through whatever's going on, you can pick like 6 or 7 events in a row. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do 5 right now. You level these up the more you do them, so they'll get you extra things and modifiers for what's going on. So, yeah. I can do this. What is this? Gold and oobles. Do I need those? No. Charms and seals. I don't really need that. What's this one? Nightmare dungeon with jewelry. So yeah, right now I'm just really trying to get... Let's do charms and seals, this one here. I want Herodric, Regents, and the last one there. So, just trying to grind some generalized stuff and get some stuff going on. So now I've got War Plan. With the new War Plan, what you do is you open up your map and you pull the trigger for R2 and it teleports you directly to where you need to go for your next thing. So you do the next thing. And then once you do the next thing, you go to the next one. You go through all 5 of them until you're done. I can put in tributes and things if I want to. What's the time on this one? Starting time, 60 seconds. Put it in. And let's start it after I put it in. Incursion Red River has some decent updates over the past 5 months. Just haven't had a chance to try them out. I haven't either. Dude, I did finish Hades 2. Well, I didn't finish it, but I beat it a bunch of times. Like, you know how you go through it over and over and over again? I did get through that. I did do Hades 1. I played Marvel Cosmic Invasion on my own. For the first time in 2 decades, I finally sat down and beat Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 1 when they put out the remaster. I did beat that. And I played some other things too. I've been playing the Diablo expansion, things like that. But I just haven't had time to sit and actually like stream and do all of that stuff. I just haven't. Incursion Red River is a great game. I like playing it. I just haven't been able to. You've had other games on your docket. I think everybody always has other games on their docket. Oh, and I have been playing Satisfactory, but the Satisfactory thing is complicated. It's a whole thing. I can go look at all the things I bought. You know, this is Torment 9, by the way. Rolling hard on Torment 9. And look, I can make that go. I can explain the Satisfactory thing. So there's a guy at work who's really... I don't know if I want to... He's not into video games, but he wants to be into video games, for lack of a better term. I mean, he kind of is. But one of the games he mentioned that he likes to play is Satisfactory. And so we were having a conference, and what he said was... he said... he was talking with some of the engineers who were at the conference and some other people that we work with and whatever it is that's going on with that. And he told them that he likes to play games. And one of them was like, you know, I'd be down for something like that. And so he came to me and he said, look, I know that you do video game things. And I was like, yes, as a matter of fact, I do video game things. Why is that lagging so bad on the stream? See how bad that's lagging on the stream? I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna fix it. Okay. So I'll continue telling my story. Hopefully it's coming through. But yes, what happened was he was like, I like to play video games. And one of the other guys was like, I could play video games. And they were like, you like to play video games. And I was like, yes, I do. No, it's definitely buffering something. I'll have to fix it in a second. How's it going, Jack? Hi, can we kill everything else in here? That'd be great. Good job. He said, well, wouldn't it be great if we set up like a work, like Discord or something like that for people who just want to play games? And I said, I could do that. So I did. And then he said, wouldn't it be great if we had like our own server to play Satisfactory on? So I did. And then he's like, man, this would be fun to play and do stuff. And I said, okay. So I did all of that stuff, and I invited a bunch of coworkers to the Discord, and I have this server set up for them to play on. Whoa, portals and stuff. And basically what I've been doing is how I always play video games like that, Satisfactory and other, is I basically do infrastructure stuff. So in order for them to go and explore and have fun and build things and do that kind of stuff, like, it feels like every day I have to go and upgrade the power grid, and then I have to go like set up some manufacturing, and then I have to go unlock some more stuff. So I've been spending a bunch of time building that to support this endeavor of team building. Work team building through Satisfactory. That's essentially what we're doing with that. That's why you see me on playing Satisfactory all the time. I'm building the infrastructure and some of the back-end things that they need to hopefully continue to enjoy. And that is why you see me playing Satisfactory. So I have this fancy new monitor I got at Christmas time, and I haven't really been able to sit in front of it and play, which is, you know, been a lot of... But I think that's something to do with the refresh rate that it's running based on that is actually freaking the stream out. So I can go in and look at that and see if it makes a difference in just a second. I think that's what's causing the problem with the lag. Let's go see. And see how it's running that right there. I don't want windowed. No, I don't want that resolution. I want this resolution. Okay. Now that I'm on this resolution, will it run better for you? Let's find out. Hey, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Look at that, solving problems on the fly. All right, finish the war plan. Whoa. Why is that freaking out? It's not freaking out anymore. All right, we got to go to the pit. I'm not going to turn it up to Torment 11. I'll put it back on Torment 9. All right, can you still hear me okay? Is the stream running any better for you? Hopefully it is. We're making progress. One stupid ass thing at a time. All right, let's clear the pit and let's do it quick. Please notice that my whirlwind doesn't stop. It just goes for days. We kill all the things. We grab shrines, artillery shrines. That's always a good way. But yeah, Barbarian Whirlwind build right now is the new hotness in Diablo 4. I think on everybody's tier list, this build is like max. Like, do this thing unless you're an idiot kind of territory. Which, by the way, I am an idiot, so we'll see about that. I'll probably pop on the Paladin in a little bit and show you some of that, too. Because they nerfed that pretty bad when they originally launched it. I was having a really good time playing that when it first came out, but now it seems to not be working so well. That was stupid. All right. So we're looking for high-end gear, things that I can replace my stuff with. Oh, look, we're already going down. I want to kill everything on here, though, before... No, I don't. I just want to go down. Never mind. Don't be stupid, Trisket. Don't be stupid. Yeah, on Torment 9, I just wasted a boss in one spin. Look at all those spiders. Where'd they go? I think I stepped on them all. That is the Diablo 4 equivalent of take off and nuke them from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Just nuked another boss. Here comes the main boss, and he was only around for 1 second. Maybe Torment 9 is not the way to go. Dude, why is that freaking out down there like that? Hang on a second. Okay, now it's not freaking out. When I resize it, freaking out again. Why is it doing that? That's kind of crazy, right? It scares me. I can't change the resolution in the stream, can I? Not without turning it off. Nope, I can't. I think what I need to do is I need to go into the streaming program. I need to set it for the resolution that my monitor is. And then I need to tell it to downscale to 1080p in the stream itself. It'll run right, but then scale down to stop freaking out. I think that's what I need to do. Let's see if this makes a difference. See, now it's chopping really bad for you again. Because it went back to the wrong resolution. All right, I'm going to change this real quick. Can I experiment and change it? Will you stick around while the stream goes offline and comes back online? You don't have to stick. Settings. Output. Stream. Video. Here we go. So base canvas resolution, yeah, is set to 1080p. And the output scaled resolution goes down to 720. So I need to make a change with that. So I'm going to stop this real quick, and then I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Now my camera's choppy. That's funny. See if that makes a difference. It does. It makes it choppier. Hey, that's better. Camera's working again. Go back into the game. Camera's still working. All right, let's see if this actually makes a difference on the frames. Yeah, it's still choppy. It's a little better than it was, but it's still kind of choppy, right? Oh, I have to go to the pit again. I'm gonna go up to 10. I'm gonna type in the chat. See, it's still choppy. It does not look like that on my monitor at all, in case you were wondering. And I can't change this because it's window full screen. There is no full screen version of this. I wonder if it's because of this. I turn this off. Maybe I just need to partially turn it down. Let's see. Whoa, that's worse. That's so much worse. That thing lost its mind for a second there. Okay, so we're back to just regular choppy, right? That looks not so bad. Does that look okay? Single PC streaming? Yeah, that's what I'm testing. I'm outputting to 2 video sources, YouTube and Twitch. And I'm running it off one PC. I could change that. That doesn't look as bad as it did. Let me go change one other thing. Ready? Options. Yeah, let's turn that down. Let's put it on ultra, but turn the ray tracing off. The VRAM requirement down here was out of control. It was like, warning, you're trying to melt your damn computer. How are we doing now? Is that reasonable? Does that work? I feel like we still got to go down a little. What if I go to high? VRAM required just got cut in half, more than half. Stream's still a little choppy, but it works. Does it work? FPS cap on the stream or on the game? Oh, is there an FPS cap? That could make a difference. $60. My max is like 239, I know. Well, that's funny. Is it just me, or does that look like it got worse? Video. Common FPS values, it says 60 inside the stream. Oh, that looked way better for a second there. Honestly, with all this on, let's just turn this off again. Get to tier 12 yet? I did not. Trying to figure out why this doesn't look right. On the stream, it's kind of choppy. On my monitor, it's not choppy at all. OBS does not say anything right now. It says I haven't dropped a frame since I've been back on. And it says that my CPU usage in there is 4.8%. I'm not anywhere near that. I feel like it did better with this on. Let's go to ultra performance. I don't know about sharpen image. Frame generation. I'm going to disable it. See if that's what's causing the chop. What's up, Chaos? My ISP upload speed's close to a gig. There you go. Look how good that looks. There it is. What did I just change that to? Lots of bullshit, Chaos? That happens. Went to ultra performance and I disabled frame generation. I bet you it's the frame generation that's doing it. So if I put this back on performance, that doesn't sound like fun. Yeah, we're still fine. Let's rock. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, that doesn't sound good either, Chaos. All right. Can we go? We can go. Ready? Let's go. We got tornadoes. We got enemies. We got Torment 10. And we got me killing stuff. Here we go. And that's working. Look at that. Hey, we fixed it, chat. We have overcome a singular problem today. The game looked like shit. And now it doesn't look like shit. You did that, chat. You win. There is one other thing that if anybody wants to go and help out with this, that'd be cool. But can anyone check the YouTube stream? Because I think it's running okay, but it's hiding behind a chat. Link is in the Discord, actually. But I can put it in here. If you give me a second. I'm gonna do this first, because I'm killing stuff on tier 10. And my son really thinks I need to get to Torment 12, and I can't pass the squishy 11. It's in your Twitch bio? It might be. Boy, I hope it is. I'm here! It looks better on Twitch. Okay. Like from a frame rate perspective, looks a little fuzzy. This is why we test things, folks. This is why we test things. Overall graphics, like bitrate. Think that the bitrate sucks over there? I really just want these pants, and it won't let me pick them up. The camera isn't focusing. It looks like the camera isn't focusing. Ah. But it looks like that for the whole stream, right? Stream settings. I have normal latency, low latency, and ultra low latency. I set it to normal, or no, I set it to low latency. That may be why it looks that way. I can, well, do I have to stop it in order to change it? I think I might have to stop it in order to change it. All right. Let's stop it in order to change it. And